About 30 years ago, in a world filled with teenage angst, books, particularly sci-fi novels, became an outlet for my emotions. Today, we're diving back into the iconic Star Wars expanded universe, known as Star Wars Legends. These novels answered questions that the movies barely touched upon, creating a vast galaxy within the familiar one on the big screen. It introduced characters, places, and equipment still cherished in newer movies and TV shows since the Disney takeover. One such recent appearance on the Ahsoka TV series made me even jump off the couch. The ewing fighter. The ewing fighter, with its distinctive dorsal gun and the X-wing-like fuselage, made its debut in the Dark Empire comic series and the Black Fleet trilogy. Back in the day, I was drawn to the ship because it felt rebellious. It wasn't the typical X-wing or TIE fighter you would see in the movies. I had that half nostalgic, half fresh look, perfectly encapsulating my teenage defiance. One of my favorite book series within the Star Wars Legends was the X-wing Rogue Squadron and Wraith Squadrons, authored by Michael A. Stackpole and Aaron Alston. These books made you feel like you were right alongside elite pilots during mission briefings, patrol runs, or daring deep strikes. Their writing painted a vivid picture, sparking the imagination. When it came to painting my own rendition of the ewing fighter, I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to portray them. Fan art and some detailed drawings from RPG books provided some guidance, but there wasn't much to go on. The E-Wings in the Ahsoka series were different yet again, but my main gripe was how pristine they looked. They didn't capture the grit and used feel of the New Republic as I remembered it from my teenage years. I decided to give them a touch of nostalgia. Drawing inspiration from the X-Wing novels, I added the yellowish golden squadron stripes just forward of the cockpit. I recall that the number one pilot was always the squadron leader, and their wing of 4 ships, there was always one of the worst pilots. To me, number 3 was the unsung hero, learning from the leader and becoming a crucial part of the team. This detail was a memorable aspect from those books that stayed with me. It's incredible how fiction can embed certain thoughts, ideas, and emotions into your mind. These books and their authors invite you to explore and imagine, to step into a universe beyond our own. I'm delighted with how my rendition of the E-Wing fighters turned out, and perhaps one day they'll find their place in a diorama or as part of an entire printed fleet. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I hope you enjoyed it.